now, and I have zero knowledge of coding. I am an accountant by profession, and with skill, I am a web designer. So I'm honored to be here. I want to say thank you to Dan Baba for the opportunity to speak with his students. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to jump straight into this class. Permit me to share my screen. I believe you can all hear me. Now, I believe you should be seeing my screen now. Maybe we can have just one, maybe the admin, so that Dan, so that I can get feedback in case if there is no, in case if there is no audio from me, or you can just let me know. You can unmute your mic that time and let me know. So I believe you can all see my screen, and we want to be looking at how we can be a master of the WooCommerce plugin, and you know my name already. So this is from Daniel to you. It's welcoming you, just like he promised that every week, Saturdays like this, we are going to be getting back-to-back trainings for free. And I can tell you, for the past 3 weeks, it's been an awesome one. I've not missed a session for the past 3 weeks, and I've learned things a lot. So, and he's saying thank you, and you should sit back, grab your pen, and enjoy today's class. So, I'm ready. Yes, this is a snippet about me. For those of you who have not seen me before, this is how I look like. Yes, I've been committed to training website designers from non-techies to pro designers for the past 3 years. And just a brief summary about my vision is I am committed to impacting lives till my final breath. So, what will you learn in today's training? I hope I'm not too fast.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so what will you learn in today's training? We're going to understand what WooCommerce is, know the in and outs of how the plugin works. Then, at the end of this training, you should be able to create a shop page, and also you should be able to add payment gateways. You should be able to add products, and you should be able to add a wallet to your website. Now, I know majority of us may not have seen something like a wallet. Let me just show you. This is a sample website I have. Let me try to zoom in into this website. If you look at this segment of this, you can see a wallet there that carries 19 naira, right?
Yes,
So even if you look at it, you see it still carries 19 naira. I'm logged into the website, so it knows my account. It knows that this is the person talking. This is just like a sample e-commerce website that I did while I was, I think about almost a year. I just did it for, when you are just bored, and so I did it that time and all that. So it's possible for you to have a wallet such that maybe your users, they want to have money deposited. In fact, this time I think I was working on an idea that maybe for every time they log in they get like 10 naira. But that one is by the way. So it's possible that you have a wallet on your WooCommerce or your shop website. So welcome to the world of Gen Z. I believe majority of us here might be Gen Z, and you know one thing about Gen Zs, they like everything fast. Yes, they want everything at the speed of light without any stress. They don't want to do anything, but they want it. And you can trust me that Gen Zs are social media users. So they love to achieve their goals via social media. I know in some 20, 30 years ago, before you can learn like web design like this, you have to go to one training, coaching center, all that. But look at us here now, via social media, we are all gathered here. And one thing about us is also that we are explorers. No matter where you are, Gen Z will find you out if they are committed to finding you out. You will see some. I was seeing a post last month where they shared a tweet where Wizkid was sending a message to Ice Prince, the Ice Prince of Bank W, and was begging that he should please let him. I'm your boy and all that. Please, I want to help your son. You understand? So that's one thing about Gen Z. No matter how hidden something might be, Gen Zs always find things out, including your website. They can find you out wherever you are, and they are money driven. So Gen Zs are money driven. We love money. We want to turn everything to money, and we don't mind paying no matter what it will cost for us to get things as easy as possible. So if they say it's going to cost you 20 million to own a car, Gen Z will never mind. They won't say it's costly. As long as the convenience is there, you will definitely go for it. So why am I telling you all this? Because the world is going to a stage where we don't necessarily need to go to markets to buy things. People now want to, from their phone, get their products even delivered to their doorsteps. And that was what brought the need for a WooCommerce website or a shop website, because you need help. As human, Gen Z can be ordering for products 3 a.m. I don't know about you, but I've bought products 3 a.m. before. I bought 2 a.m. But how is this possible? Because as humans, you are limited. You cannot be available at all times. So there is a need for you to create a system that will replace, not necessarily replace you, but can do almost everything you would do to ensure that you get payments and also get products or services to your customers. So that's the reason why we need a WooCommerce, or let's say, let me just call it an e-commerce website. I believe we are still with me. So
Yes, sir. We see you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
maybe the admin can just unmute himself. I mean, when I ask questions, so that if he's hearing me, then I'm assured that the rest are also hearing me. Now, so I believe you are following my story and you are enjoying this, because myself, I'm also enjoying it. So now we've talked about the need for us to create a system that can do almost everything you are doing, that can even collect money, and if there is a need, even deliver the products for you. Because there are some products that are called virtual products, like your courses, like ebooks. Those kind of product does not need physical delivery. Once you buy them on the website, automatically the machine does those stuff, deliver it to the person. You can be sleeping, you can be snoring and all that. Maybe some other time we'll still get to talk about digital products, because every section in this training can take 45 minutes on its own, but I'm just taking time to summarize everything. So there's a need for us to create that system, and that system is what we call a shop page. And what's a shop page? A shop page is just like a page that shows all your products and services. I used to tell people that as a web designer, I've been able to create a system where even if there is no job today, I can create job for myself. I don't need to have a shop before I have a shop page. I can liaise. As a matter of fact, this website you were seeing was a product of just thinking that I want to liaise with some of my friends who are in different niches. That okay, I want to create a website. I will be marketing your products for free. Anybody that buys from my through my website, I'm sharing business idea with you. So don't sleep. Like, I'm sorry, but those that know me, they know me. So don't think me. I'm not. I did not used to abuse person. Tell you the truth. So wake up. Don't sleep this moment. Now, I'm telling you a concept that can work perfectly for you. Now, what's my plan for this website? That was just the initial plan before I got some other things that I was doing. That you can see we have some categories: beauty and health, gift item, products. I was planning to create like about maybe like 10 categories and have some 10 friends that I know that they do these works and I trust them, and tell them whoever buys from my website, you are going to give me certain percentage. You do the delivery, and all my own is just to get you customer. Of course, it's not going to be easy on my part because I'm going to put in the effort of advertising and marketing. But that's one job that I've just created for myself as a web designer, knowing how to own a shop page. So we don't have time like we mentioned. So a shop page is just a page that shows all your products and services, because all you need is just pictures that okay, oh, I sell this and people come for it. So and after creating, let me just show you, I've created a subdomain. I hope I have, okay. So I created a subdomain. I have it sample dot so that we can use it for practice. This is one of the subdomain I'm using for practice for my students at the moment. So ignore that you are not seeing the regular WordPress theme. So the first thing in creating, I believe some of us will understand what all this process is, but I'm just doing it for those that do not really know much about it. So in order to create such a page, this is a raw website, no page, nothing, nothing. As a matter of fact, let me go to pages. All pages, you can see that the pages are empty, no pages found. So to make this website useful, I want to click on add new, and I want to rename as my shop page. Let's just wait for it a minute to load. It mean for the page to load. So I hope you are getting values. If you're having questions, start writing them down. Let the admin note your questions. So I'm going to, and I hope that the admin is also recording for those of you that might need to revisit it, because I might not be able to do at the speed of um, you learning it that this fast. So I'm going to rename it shop, which is my shop page. I'm going to publish, then I'm going to click on publish. So this page that I've just published is a page that is going to be like a system that will represent me in front of everyone. Now I have the shop page, but if I still refresh, it's not yet here. Like, so I want to make the shop page my home page. So I just come to settings. I want to go to reading, if I'm not mistaken. I want to go to reading. Yes, I want my home page to display a static page, and I'm going to select the home page to be shop. So, and I'm going to click on save changes. So that simply means that anybody that visits my website, the very page they are going to see is the shop page. Now you can see now that I have the shop page. So immediately once you go to that, click on that website, the first thing you see is the shop page. That's why you see website like Amazon, they don't need to greet you. Once you go to Amazon, they don't need to say, how are you? Have you slept? The next thing you are seeing is their products. That's the shop page, because it's like they know why are you here. You can see the next thing you are seeing is products and services. What do you want? If you don't want to buy anything, go back to your house. They are there for business. So I'm going to close that now. But the question remains: is this all we need to um be successful online? I mean, is that all we need? No. As a matter of fact, the shop page alone cannot help you, because the shop page is just meant to display your products. Now, how do you imagine if someone you are just outside the streets and you are displaying, I'm selling this, I'm selling it, and someone say I want to buy, and there is no how you collect payment. There is no where the person will pay money. You understand what I'm trying to say? So there are series of pages that needs to be created. In fact, if not up to 10 pages that needs to be created before you can have a system that makes you to be to that a system that represents you automatically online. So that's why we have a need for a plugin that can help us to do all these things, which is the WooCommerce plugin. And the WooCommerce plugin is a plugin that helps us to create the basic pages that we need, about 6 or 7 of them. And after that, it helps us to automate the payment and give us like relevant information that we need. So why do we choose the WooCommerce? Number one, it's free, it's the best. Like basically the best WordPress plugin for shop, and it is automated. So automatically it helps you to create those pages that you will need. So I'm just going to go back to install the WooCommerce. So in installing the WooCommerce now, we want to come to our backend. If I'm too fast for you, I'm sorry. I trust that you get the playback later, but you can still get it from our coach maybe in his course on how to create a website or a shop page. So I'm going to come to plugins and I'm going to add new. So in adding new, I must also tell you that you need to have a good hosting and domain. I mean a good hosting. Domains are always good. So you need to have a good hosting, and you can see that as I've been running up and down since, there has been no itch and everything is loading fast. So in getting your domain and hosting, you can revert back to our admin, which is Dan Baba. He has a good package that can secure you a good hosting and domain. So I'm just going to search for WO is enough. You should bring it so we can see WooCommerce right here, and I'm going to install now. And after installing, let's just wait for it to install. Now it's finished installing, and I'm going to click on activate. So now that it's activated, it's trying to take us to some setup wizard for WooCommerce. You know, every plugin has its own way of setting it up, but I'm not really interested in the setup at the moment. So I'll just let me just see what the setup is about. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to close this and go back to my admin dashboard. So I want to check if we have what's it called, if we have the necessary information that we need. So I'm going to come back to pages, and I want to click on all pages so that I can see. Now you notice that we already have about 5 pages created for us automatically. So without these 5 pages, you see we have the shop page. It has detected that we have a shop page already, so it do not need to create another shop page. Assuming we do not have a shop page, it will create a shop page for us. Now we have shop, refund, my account. This my account is where you see your dashboard, all what you buy, all what you bought, and your details, your checkout page, your cart page. cart page is where you proceed to pay. Checkout is where you will pay. So you see that all these stages, if you start cramming them, or you are starting to build them one by one, because every of these pages have their own inbuilt um data. If you start building them one by one, you are going to just take long. So that's the reason why WooCommerce is very beautiful. Now you can see it has created all the pages for us, and that's one of the things that means that it is automated. So I want to go back to WooCommerce now to set up the shop, because even as at now that our shop page is still going to be empty. So I want to set up the shop so that you can see it says no products were found on your selection. So want to, so that we can add one or two products, then we can add payment gateway, and finally the the wallet. I have some few more minutes, so let's just go to the settings for WooCommerce, and I want to come to, once you hover around the WooCommerce, you want to scroll down to settings, so that it can we can be able to set up this WooCommerce, and there is nothing difficult there. You just need to enter your details. So your address, I'm going to enter my app. It might be my system already recognize, uh, so it automatically used to fill those things up. So I've set it up. I mean, that's just like, because I always design websites. I'm sorry about that. And if you aren't, I don't know why I'm sorry about it, but now you also you fill your address, your city, your state. I am in Ibadan. Well, let's use Akure, since this to make things faster. So I'm going to choose Ondo State. Let's just wait for this to open. 1 minute. Let me refresh this page. It's taking. I don't know. There's a bug there. Okay, I think that's refreshed now. So 1 minute. So I'm going to select this, then my address. Don't know why this is not ticking at the moment. Okay, it's ticking now. So I want to search for, let's just say Akure. Let's just give it a minute. It's lagging. I'm sorry, I think it's the network for Akure. Well, let me just search for those states. It's not Akure. What is the our state? Is the state that you will search for. Sorry. The state of Akure is Ondo. So searching for Ondo State. So you can see Nigeria, Ondo. So depending if you are in wherever you are, just search for your location. Your selling location, where do you want to sell to? I want to sell to all countries. Where do you want to ship to? Like I mentioned, everything in this place requires a whole lot of time on its own, but my assignment is to teach you enough to set up your shop page. So I want to sell to all countries, ship to all countries. I hope I'm still online. Okay, because once I get that bloom, it means that there is a live class. That's why I'm like, I hope it's not that my network has failed. So thank you for getting that. So your currency is very important, please. The currency you want to sell, I'm selling in naira. So it's important. I'm just going to search for naira. So if you are selling in dollars, you know that the currency position is left, number of decimal. We don't use decimal in Nigeria. So I'm just going to put that to 0 and save changes. Always remember to save changes. So after I'm done with the general, you can go to the next all these segments we are going to be looking into them majorly. But I think the major for the first maybe 4 or 5. So I want to click on products now. Let's look at products. Let's see what the section have to. Now look at this, the shop page. I believe you can see this. Ignore, ignore. It's like my network is a bit is dragging, but ignore that. So okay, I think it's okay now. You can see this shop page. That is, which page do you want your stuff to always appear? You can, if this place is not showing shop and you have a shop page, just change it to shop. Now this add to cart behavior, I always want it to be on enable Ajax add to cart buttons, because the first one, it simply means that once a person clicks on a product, the next place you will take the person to is the cart page to check out. But if you are a kind of person that is selling things that people can still buy plenty, that may not be good, because someone might still want to shop more. And if the person click it and say, yeah, pay, and the person pay, the person might not want to come back. So the person can still browse through. That's why I always use this enable Ajax add to cart. But I prefer it. Our preference differ. For example, if you are selling ebook, there's no need to be adding cards. There's no need to be adding plenty ebook. It's just one ebook. So how you can use redirect to, I mean, immediately the person say click like this, before the person changes his mind or something else take the person's money, you can check out. So the placehold, all these, if you want product reviews, you can put it, but I just want to turn that off. But if you want it, you can. If you want people to be reviewing the product, oh, I use this product, it's nice and all that, and they put star, okay, and some say, okay, I use it, it not do well for me, I put 2 star. So I'm going to skip shipping now because that's another tutorial on its own. But I want to come to the main part, which is the payment. How do people pay you? Now, there are tons of ways you can use. Number one, you can use direct bank transfer. That is, you put your account number on the website that, and once they get to that page. So I want to enable that first. So if you want to enable that, I have enabled it. And next thing you want to do is I want to click on finish setup. So that in this finish setup is where you are going to tell, okay, where you are going to input your account name. I'm just going to have that account number. I'm going to put that. The bank, I don't know if those are correct, but they are previous projects that I've done. You understand? So it puts the name, the account number, and the bank. We don't use sort code and IBAN depending on where you are watching from. So, but in Nigeria, where I'm residing, these are just the 3 that are important. So if you want to put a special instruction there, you can put and type here, and you click on save changes. So with this, anytime a person wants to check out, one of the things he's going to bring out is, do you want to pay? Do you want to transfer? If you are going to be transferring, this is my account details. But what if he wants to use ATM card? How do you set that up? Now, for the sake of this training, I'm just going to narrow it down to one major plugin that we use in Nigeria, which is called Paystack. So I started using Paystack about 4 years ago now, and they have been reliable. We have Flutterwave, we have different payment gateways, but the main tool, the most popular tool in Nigeria that does the work of PayPal and all that, and Stripe, is Paystack and Flutterwave, and they accept money in dollars as well. But for that PayPal, you need to have a dollar account, I mean an account where they can be sending the dollar to and all that. So, but let's assume we are just dealing with Nigerians and they are they want to pay in naira. How do you set up your Paystack account to ensure that you are able to collect money from them via their ATM. I believe every one of us buy things via ATM these days. So how are those things done? So the first thing you want to do is that you want to have an account with Paystack. You can go to their website, paystack.com. So with that, you'll be able to create an account and all that. Now, for the sake of you can see create an account is free. If you don't have an account with them, create it, enter your bank details where they will ensure you have correct details because they are going to verify. They are like normal banks, so they are going to verify every information. So ensure that the information you are giving them, they are not fake informations. So, and if you want to register, if your business is registered, you can create an account as a registered business. But if it's not registered, choose the other option. I've forgotten, I think I've forgotten the language you used to call it that time, but it's two options you are going to see on how to create your account, which is to create as a registered business, and the other one maybe as a as an individual or a tester or something like that. Now, so you want to go for that if your business is not registered. If you go for registered business, they are going to require for you to have an account. If you don't have it, that means you are stuck. So you will not be able to go forward with that account. So I hope you take that advice um with all heart. Now, for some security, I might not be able to log in and all that, but I have opened. I logged in before we started. I logged into one of my accounts with them, like one of the demo accounts. And if you create an account, you can see this place carries test mode. If you create an account and you did not verify those details, or the details are not um like valid and all that, or they are yet to validate it, you are only going to be having a test mode because there are two different modes. We have the test mode and we have the live mode. So if you are using the test mode, it means that every single thing that will be happening on that account, it's not going to be real. So for example, if you transact and you pay 10,000, those money are not real money. They are just using it to show you this is how it will work by the time it's online. You understand? So, like I showed you, I have about some accounts with them. You can see I have for my business, I have for my personal self and all that. So, but I'm going to be using this one. So, what you want to do immediately you come, I think, let me look for the home page. So the home page is this not where you are going to see for you. It's going to show a page where it's showing the total amount that you have. Then you want to click on this profile aspect and you click on your profile. So by clicking on that profile, it's going to bring you to this page and you are going to come to API keys and webhook. But before this, I'm sorry, I'm too excited to share plenty things with you. Before this, you need to install the Paystack plugin on your website. So let's go back to our website and let's come to our plugins, add new, and in adding new, we want to search for Paystack. Please just search for Paystack is the best at the moment because it gives room for plenty. They have various plugins. You can see Paystack for member press, payment forms for Paystack, contact form Paystack, Paystack for give. Maybe someday if I'm opportune, I will explain how this plugin works. That's if you want to build. I don't think there is basically like tutorials on it, but I once recorded a tutorial on it last year, but I did not share it out. I don't know why, but it works for if you want to build a website like this website that they used to raise fund donation website. So That's one of the, you are not going to be using the normal pay stack where people buy and sell. No. So, but what we want to use is this Paystack WooCommerce Payments Gateway. That's the one that works with WooCommerce. This one, I believe you can see. Let me zoom in a bit. Paystack WooCommerce Gateway. This is what you want to go for. And you want to click on Install, and you want to click on Activate. So after we have done this, I'm going to put this to 100. Now I want to come to settings, and when coming to settings, you can see that we are back to that WooCommerce page under payments. Now you may want to know why it's important that you get a good hosting for your WooCommerce, for your shop website. When your customers want to buy things, remember we talked about the word of Gen Z. We want things fast, fast. Anything that becomes slow means you are being delayed. So if it will not, I will be sincere with you. There was one time I was working on a Nigerian a website hosted by a Nigerian host, and for 10 minutes, I'm not exaggerating, for 10 minutes, one page was loading. One page. Imagine how many pages we've opened in the last 10 minutes. Then there is one website for 10 minutes, one page was opening. So you don't want to get oh God. So I'm going to click on Enable Paystack, because if you don't click on Enable Paystack, it's not going to work. Now the title, I just want to leave it as debit or credit card. Now this part is very important. If you are testing your website, you want to see, let me see how it's going to work. You want to click on Enable Test Mode. I already explained test mode to you under Paystack. That is, everything that will be happening on that website, no real transaction will be happening, like no real money will be sent to you. It's just like they are using it to show you. Even if you want to enter your ATM details, they will not allow you to use your own ATM details. They will give you ATM details to enter. That is to show you that, okay, we are entering ATM details. So, but if you are building for a client and it's a live website, you want to disable this, you want to click it. Now, I want you to watch this part. Let me zoom in a bit. I want you to watch closely this part. You can see live secret key and live public key. Immediately I click this, it changed to test secret key and test public key. So the key for you to come, that's the key we're asking, which I was showing you. These keys are important and they are not meant to be shared with anyone. That's why I could not log in before that was why I had to log in before now, because this is a test key, so it does not have any issue. But if it's a live key, you need to keep them secret. So no sharing of your live secret keys and live public keys with friends. Please note that. Don't share them with friends. You don't want your money to be going to another person's account. Don't share them. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to be using the test keys. So I'm going to copy test secret key. I'm going to come back to this page and I'm going to post it under the test secret key. So I'm going to paste. It's also hidden here. Then I'm copying test public key. I hope you are still with me. Hello, can you hear me? Can anyone of you?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
we are here.
Yes, we are here.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to copy the test public key and I'm going to also paste that here. And what you want to do now, you see this segment that says, I'm trying to zoom back, that says auto complete order. Now, if you are using your bank transfer, this is a computer. it does not know whether the person has transferred or not. So if you are using bank transfer, you will still need to come back to your website to come and tell it. I pray we have some more time because I'm already this 8:46 already. That means I have like 5 or 10 more minutes. Now, maybe another time when we have more time, we'll look at how the checking out works for bank transfer. Because even after the person orders and transfer to you, the computer does not know that the person has ordered. You will need to come to WooCommerce, come to orders on this segment, and now approve, which is stress for me. For me. I don't know about you because it's stress. What if I don't have my phone with me and the person just bought an ebook that needs to be delivered instantly? So, but with Paystack, once you click on auto complete order, immediately the person pays with the ATM card. The computer comes by itself, mark the order. So in the person's dashboard, it will not show that the person is owing anything again. It will just mark it, but for the manual, it will still be shown that the person is owing. You understand that the person has not made payment until you come manually to come and approve that. So I want to click on, if you want people to save their cards too, there are some websites immediately you want to enter ATM, it will bring out your ATM options because you have used it on them before. So I think it's a good one. So I'm going to save that too. And I'm going to click on save changes. So with that, your ATM stuff is saved. So the last section we are going to look at under this is the accounts and privacy. This is also very important because there are some settings you need to do, even very short. So do you want to allow customers to place orders without an account? No, because it's not good. How will someone place order without an account? How do you want to know who placed the order? So you need to allow, you need to require all customers to create an account before they can what's it called? Place order. Do you want to allow customer to log in into existing account during checkout? Yes, that is when you want to check out, even if you are not logged in on the website, it will automatically take you to the login page. Log in before you check out. So, do you want to allow customers to create an account? Yes, I want to do that. Do you want to allow customer to create an account? Yes, on my account page. Now, when creating an account, should you generate automatic username? No. People in this world now want their own username, and for a computer to just give me one random username, Ade22,005. I don't want that. You want it to create a password for them automatically? No, I want to create my own password. And that's all for that section. Now you want to click on save changes. Now, if you want to, this segment, not really important, but it's also important. For example, if you want to retain, if an account is inactive, how many months do you want the person? Maybe the person has not been buying before it deletes the person's account. So you can go through that, but that's not a major. Under these emails, there's nothing much, but we don't have time, so I would have showed you how you can put your logo in your email. That's the receipt that will be sent, but we don't have that time. Now that we have done that, we have set up all that we need for our shop to be running effectively. So let's quickly create a product and let's buy that product. So let's go to products. Immediately under WooCommerce, we're going to create products, and you need to know that there are various types of products. Another time, maybe we'll talk about how to create. There are about 3 different types of products we need to learn how to create. We have the simple product, which I'm going to show you now. We have the virtual the virtual products, which are the ones that like your ebooks, such that those one does not need delivery. Simple products are the normal products, and we have variable products. Those variable products has variation. For example, like shoes. You can design one shoe, but the shoe have size 45, size 46, size 47, size 48. So do you want to be creating each product with shoe brown size 41, create another product shoe? No. There's a way you can create it such that when the person creates, click on the size, the price for that size will come out automatically. But that's not our focus for this night. So I'm going to click on create product, and I want to create only a simple product. Then we look at the last segment, which is to add wallet to our website. So you can tell, okay, I think I should have an example. I'm not sure if I have an example. I don't have an example of of um, what's it called, of all those kind of products here. But okay, these are just simple products. You can see all these are simple products, which are you just add to cart, uh, checkout. I don't have I don't have variable products. So now in adding new products, you want to enter the name of the products. What can we use? What can we use? What can we use? What can we use? Let's just use. You can see this is a guide in case you are new, so it already brings guide that this is what you do here, what you do here, and all that. So I want to close that. I'm not interested in the tutorial. So what can we sell now? I need an advice. I need a suggestion. Where one person suggest what we can sell.
Smartphone.
Smartphone. Okay, let's just say phone.
You can use the smartphone.
Okay, let's say
Or Techno Pop.
techno phone. Oh, so techno is a small phone. I hope I know how to spell this techno. I just say techno phone. Let's just call it like that. Then in this place, you want to write a description about what the product is and what it does. That's what is there. So it's a long description. While there's another one that creates room for a short, this one is a short description. So, but I'm not going, I don't have idea of that for at the moment, but we just want to create a simple product. Now you can see that at this point it's asking what type of product is this? It's a simple product. We have group products, we have affiliates, we have variable products. So it's a simple product, and it's asking is it virtual and is it downloadable? Some might be virtual and not downloadable. Some are virtual and downloadable. So, but it's just a simple product. Now, how much are you selling it? Let's say we are selling it 20,000. How much last? Like, there's this that you see discount price. So it is 12,000, right? Since it's a small phone. Now, if I come to this inventory, because we are selling a phone now, that means we don't have plenty, we don't have all the phones. You understand? Maybe we only have 200 copies of the phone. So that means what happens when we sell 200 finish? Should the website still be collecting money? You understand? So we need to tell the website that we only have 200 copies. I mean 200 pieces of the phone. So this is where you keep those the stock management. So I'm going to click on track stock management. But if it's something that cannot finish, that you know that it does not have end, you don't need to come to this segment. You understand now? So, but if we assume that it can end, so I'm going to put in 200. That's the maximum that we have in stock. You do that now. So if you want to allow back orders, you can do that. That's maybe the person want to. I know it has finished, but let me sharp pay in case you have new ones and all that. Now, wow, 8:55. I'm almost done. I'm sorry, admit, and I'm sorry to the whole class that we are keeping you longer than promised. Okay,
No, we are enjoying the class.
yeah,
Let's finish by
enjoy
10.
it. See your math. Yeah, That's just on a lighter mood. So, what category does the product belong to? since we don't have a category, so I'm just going to put it under gadgets. I'm going to create that category now. I hope this spelling of gadgets. Thank God for computer. That's good. So I'm going to click on add new category. So you can see gadget is fixed. Now you want to set product image is important. If you don't set product images, all these images you are seeing here, are you with me now? Product image is not the same as product gallery. Product gallery is, for example, if you have more than one image, plenty image, that maybe you snap the side view, the front view, you understand? And you can put that there. So it will be showing to those customers more images. But the one that will show on the page like this, that you even use, which is your first point of attraction. That's your first point of attraction, because if they can't see the picture, why would they want to click on it? So what you want to put that. So product image is very important. So you select product image. You, if the file is on your computer, let's just look for something on my computer. I mean, one picture on my computer. Let's just assume that that picture is the one. Let's see. My computer is loading. Let's just look for. Let's see this O and we, you know, this is a class now, so don't tell me that. So okay, let's just use that O and picture. Let's assume, it's an assumption that this is the phone, right? So you select as product image. Then we have already done the basic thing. You want to, the reason why it's showing all this because I've installed SEO on this sample website. Like I told you, it's meant for trading. I was using it to trade, so I just borrowed it to teach you this night. It's also training. So I'm going to click on publish, and you want to click on publish again. So if you do not publish, your product will not show. So now that we have clicked on publish, if we refresh our shop page now, you will see that we already have one product. Now you can see the essence of that 20,000 and 12,000, right?
Yeah.
So now let's assume that we want to buy this now. Someone wants to buy this, and the person click on add to cart. I'm showing you now. We remember where we started from. We need to create a system that is that can replace you, or not totally replace you, that can represent you. Don't let me use the word replace. That can represent you even when you are not available. So this had been added to cart, but because I've not set up all the header and all that, so I just know where the cart is. The cart, okay, I've added it to cart. Let me, okay, we have cart here in the header, so let's just click on the cart so that it will show us. Now, since it has been added to cart, I want to buy. It says how many quantity. Remember, we had 200 quantities, right? That we entered. How many of you remembered? Am I still on the line?
We do remember.
Okay, so but I'm going to say I want to buy 300. Now let's see what
200,
happens.
200.
So I'm telling it I'm buying 300, and that it should update this cart. What this is, it says value must be less or equal to 200. Do you know why?
200.
Because
Yeah.
we already said that the maximum number we have is 200. So if I go on to buy one now, the value begins to drop. One is remaining 198. If you buy again, it's remaining 198. So let's just buy 10. At least we are rich gang here. So let's buy 10 techno phones, and let's update this cards. And there are still many things you can do. You can even modify this page to look more better. So you can see the price has increased to 120,000. So I'm going to proceed to check out. Remember all those pages that the WooCommerce plugin created? These are the pages that we are enjoying now. Now, imagine if you had to take time to be designing all this by yourself. So it requires you to enter your details. I'm just going to fill in the details automatically. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I've done that. I did it to save time. And now you can see direct back transfer, which was what we did. If you click on it and you click on place order, that's direct bank transfer. It's going to, that's the way you want to use to place order. You can see make your order has been received. Our bank details, I believe you can see this. Bank, UBA, account number, this, amount, so. Do you get that now? And this is my own personal address that's the customer's address where I said the product should be delivered to. So now if the person has paid, you now need to come to the dashboard. I mean, you need to log in. Like I told you, you come back to WooCommerce. Daniel, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you come to orders and just 1 minute. So after coming, you can see it's on hold 54 seconds ago. Oluwafemi Adebayo ordered for 120,000. Then you just need to start clicking. I just want to change the status to completed. Now, when you change the status to completed, it means that the person has paid. So you can see completed now. So if I log into my account page on this website now, it will show that I have made some payments. But let's see if I want to order with my ATM details. So I'm going to go to dashboard here. Now let's see. I want to order with my ATM details. We go through the same process. I'm going to add to cart. Let's just buy one and let's view cart. So I'm going to proceed to checkout. Now just be counting the number of things I'm doing within 1 minute, and I'm going to select debit or credit card. So with that, do you want yes? I'm placing order. This is how your users will be seeing it, and you can see how fast it is. Pay now. There was a segment that I ought to do, that I ought to show. Do I want inbuilt accounts? But that's done. That's under pay stack. Whether you want it to show this now, you can see. Do you want it to be success? Do you want it to be declined? Now here now, because we are on test mode, you can see test. So because we're on test mode, it just bring out ATM details for you. That's use this ATM card. So you are not using your ATM card for anything. But if you're on live mode now, this is where it displays people the accounts, I mean the ATM details and play. So I click on pay. So you can see payment successful to Tutors VTU. That's my own VTU. I mean that account I created. So and you can see the payment has been successful. So that's how you can create a shop page that can represent you while you are, I mean, not available online, or to help you boost your business and all that. So, what if you want to add wallets? You want people to be able to shop, maybe deposit money ahead, or you even want to put bonus for that wallet now. You can put some extra things. If you log in daily, you'll be getting so commission. For example, like this one, I think I put maybe 10 naira or something like that. Every day you log in, you come to this website. Once you are logged in, it will add automatically you have 10 naira and all that. And I policy you can only spend the money on this website. So that means whatever you are logging in to do, you can only buy from me. So Because I also incorporated a blog at that time, but that's not our focus of discussion. So in order to do that, we'll come back to dashboard. You want to come to you want to come to plugins. I believe you understand that you need to install theme and all that because this is not newbies channel. So you want to search for Terra Wallet, Tera. So you want to search for Terra Wallet. Let me just search for wallet. I'm here to see it. This is not it. Let me join the Terra and wallet together. Okay, yes. So there's no space, just Terra Wallet. And let me zoom in so that you can see the spelling. Tera Wallet. I've over zoomed. So Tera Wallet all together, no space. So you want to click on install now. I came across this plugin about maybe 2 years ago, and I've not had issues with it. So, and what will be left once it's activated is for you to set it up. Now, let's set up the Terra wallet. I'm going to come to settings. This is how you can add wallet to your website. Don't forget that, and you must have WooCommerce installed. It's compulsory. If you don't have WooCommerce installed, that's gone. So, what should the product title be? That top up is okay. For it, if you have a wallet image, you can put. You understand? Person can top up to the account. So let's just say 500. And how much is the maximum amount? Let's just put 100,000 or whatever thousand is there. So do you want the menu to display? I want to display on all menus at the moment. And there is a segment here that says auto deduct wallet balance for partial payment. You want to buy this iPhone. Oh God, you want to buy this Technophone, and in your wallet you already have like 10,000. And as you want to check out, on the normal our reasoning, like you say that they should first take that 10,000, so that the remaining money we will pay will just be 2,000. So that's what this button is about. So this button will automatically deduct the balance you have in your wallet first. The remaining is what you will now pay for physically or with your ATM card. So, do you want to allow wallet transfer? No, I don't even want my customers. If you have customers that know each other, they now start transferring money within your website. So, how do you want this wallet to be? Remember, we have two payment gateway, which is direct bank transfer and using ATM. Whichever you want to use. If you don't want, we don't want to use ATM. So we are going to choose debit or credit card. I'm 15 minutes out of my frame already. I'm just trying to be as fast as I can. So with that, your wallet should be on your website working effectively. That's how easy it is. The reason why you are not seeing it now is because this website does not have a menu. This is like a rough menu the raw menu. So it does not have and I don't think I can be doing that at the moment. But let's say you want to add money to it. So let's just say I'm going to my account now // my / account. things and all that, because that's a whole work on its own. So you are in your account now, and you can see a segment has been, oh, you didn't see it before, but now I know a segment has been added that carries my wallet. So if I come to my wallet and I click on wallet top up, that's how you can fund the wallet. You can, if the wallet is also up here, you can also fund it. So I want to enter amount. If I click on, let's just say 5,000, we click on add. So automatically it has our details, and this you can see use visa ending 4081. That was the ATM card that was provided the other time. So I want to use this. So payments will be made directly to that wallet. So the wallet is already loaded. Thank you. Your order has been received and the wallet has been funded 5,000 naira. Though you cannot see it now because we don't have our menu set up. But let's one more time buy one more phone and let's see the effect. Our phone, which is where we'll be rounding up in the next 3 minutes, I should be done. Add to cart. So I've added it to cart. I'm going to click on cart. Now, after I've clicked on cart, I want to proceed to check. Oh God. Now, if you look at this proceed to check out, I've clicked on it already. Let me go back. If you look at the proceed to check out, now you can see that the total for the wallet is how much as taken. You can see minus 5,000. So the total I'm now paying for is 7,000 naira. So you can proceed to check out. There are still other settings you can do under the wallet, like I mentioned. And with that, I want to place order. And after placing order, I've checked out. Congratulations. I've paid total amount of this. That's if I check my account, why I told you have to create an account, you have to allow my account. You see, it's showing my username, that's which I created. Then if you check your orders now, you can see that all the orders have been buying. I bought wallet, I funded. So this is, it keeps all transactions for you. That's one of the beauty of WooCommerce plugin. And I believe by now, even if you have time to rewatch this video, you have learned something valuable from this training already. So, like I mentioned, my name is Femi Adebayo, and I want to say thank you once again to Daniel or Dan Baba for this opportunity. Am I still going to take questions?
Yes, there's a question. There's a question.
Hi. Daniel, I'm very sorry. Can I take it or we take it? Oh, I think they are praying. Okay. Let me. Yes, please ask your question. Only the time they finish praying. Who is asking question, please?
Can I go ahead, please?
Yes, go ahead with your question.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. In fact, this is very, very educative. I'm very grateful. I would like to ask, please, since this is how about if we want to allow our users to be able to
I'm not hearing you very
hello, can you hear me, sir?
well. How about if we want to allow our website users to what?
to deposit money, like what's it called, like a system, so that they'll be able to withdraw in case they want to deposit money there, like a savings. Can it be done?
If you want the wallet, you can use the wallet for that purpose as well. That wallet, once, like for example, now this is my wallet here now. If you want to give users opportunity to withdraw, so anytime they come into their website, they see how much they have. Let- So there are settings for the. I mean, there are still other options that you can. I mean, I'm coming 1 minute. There are still other options that you can still set for the Terra wallet. I think under actions. Then 1 minute, please. I want to confirm because I know there are still many actions now. You can see this was where I was saying that if a user register first, you can give them a bonus. If another, maybe you do product, if you are trying to make people to review your product and you are saying, okay, for every review you give, I'm giving you so. So once the person reviews, automatically the wallet will be increased. You understand? So if you want to use the wallet also for a means such that they can deposit, then later if they want to withdraw, you want to give room for withdrawal. You understand? It's not a bad thing. It depends on your creativity. You understand? So you can you can decide to create maybe depending on you. So you can see allow wallet maybe a product that you target checker or what's it called withdraw funds. You understand? And withdraw kind of products you have to be I mean that kind of system. You have to and trust with funds. You understand now? So, but majorly, WooCommerce is designed to buy and sell products. So, if you want to look into banking and all that, that's another field entirely. I hope you get I hope you understand me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Is there any other question?
Sir,
Okay.
in a situation whereby
1 minute, please. Immediately, the admin is back. That's Dan Baba. Please let me know once you are back online so that I can know we can know the next step. But while it's still away, let's questions.
okay,
Yes.
sir. Thank you very much, sir. I want to ask a question, sir. So now, in a situation whereby a customer has, let's say, purchased the product and he has paid,
Okay.
are you getting it, sir?
Yes.
So then, maybe let's say later, then he changed his mind and wants to cancel. I mean, he wants to cancel purchasing the product. Is there a way
And
someone
request
can
for
do that?
refund. Okay. The person has bought the product, but
Yeah, yeah,
now
and
he
he has even
wants
paid.
refund.
Yeah, he wants to cancel it. Let's say like he changed his mind or something.
Okay. That is changing his mind. He's not buying that stuff again.
Yeah, again. Yeah,
Okay. What you want to do at that moment, for example, you want to come to WooCommerce orders. Now you personally now it's not going that. Do you get that now? So
yeah,
you now as the admin, you are going to come now where you can see all the orders we have done. You come to this order. If you want to do it, you can still click on these orders. You will see more details, but because of time, that's why I'm just using this short period. I mean the shortcut. So
yeah.
now I want to click on this. Maybe this is the product that I mean this is the order that had issue, and I want to click on change order, change status to cancelled. You can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you change status to cancel, that means that the stuff has been cancelled. Then manually you will ask the person, please send your, you can see it's now cancelled. Send your account details. You will refund the person manually. But
Okay.
if the person, let's say the person says, I want to use it to buy something else on on your website. You get what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say now? So
Yes, sir.
you can manually come, you can create the, I mean, you can ask the person to check out the bank transfer, and you will accept the order that, because you are the one that understand. Machine does not understand what's going on. His own is to
Yeah.
do his own as machine. So you, like I showed you, the person check out with bank transfer, you understand,
Yes,
or
sir.
check or other means of payment apart from paystack, because paystack automatically we want your money. I mean, we take the money from the what's it called, from their account. So, and you come here, come back to orders. The order will be here already with pending. So you come, you click on the order, come to these bulk actions and change to post status to completed, and you apply. So automatically the person will, you can see the status have been changed. I hope that settles that.
Me get Aribe.
You did not get it.
Yeah. I'm trying to zoom it. So
Oh, but you understand the process of cancelling the order, have you?
yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
And I said, if the person say I want to use it to buy another stuff, tell the
Yeah.
person to go to our website, order for it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So once the person order, it will use bank transfer as payment gateway. I told you earlier on that if you are using bank transfer, you still need to come back to this place called orders to manually
Mm.
accept that the person has paid. Abi?
Yes, sir.
So you now come to orders. Now, by that time you come, if the person has ordered, orúkọ ẹnìyẹn ti máa wà níbí. Apologies to those that does not speak Yoruba. The name will have already been here. You understand?
Yeah.
And you will have seen the status will not be completed. The status will be pending. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So you now click on it and you accept that the person has paid.
Hey, our time is fast spent. Oh.
Yeah. Well
Okay,
understood, sir.
Adwin
Thank you,
is
sir.
back.
Well understood.
Adwin, welcome back, sir.
Good evening, sir. I have a question, sir.
Yeah, I never left. So.
I was thinking you were the one praying now.
No.
Sir,
Oh, that was why I said that she ask the question. So every other question we can post to the WhatsApp platform. I'm also there. I'll see it.
All right. Thank you so much for saying that. I want to say thank you to him. I want to thank you, sir. I'm going to meet the mic as well. Thank you, sir. Yes, can anyone hear me, please?
Not clearly.
yes, we can hear you. But
Yeah,
not clear.
great. Yeah, I think I want to thank you to the speaker. I want to thank you, sir. All right. So, we've actually learned a lot. We've learned a lot right now, and I must say, it's left for us to practice that which we have learned, and it's left for us to practice because there's nothing like after learning what we have not practiced. Something I learned today, even though I know most of us have knowledge of the website design, we have knowledge of how to create an e-commerce website. There's a particular stuff that I've learned today, how to use that wallet payment system, and I am glad to do. All right. So it's best for you now to now practice your own because there's no essence of you watching all these live videos and there is no need to practice. And that is why you also must create your, you must get your own domain and hosting for your portfolio, or you can use to practice. I will recommend that you probably so as not to forget all things that you have learned. It is essential to keep on practicing from your end. All right. So this training was not completed. You can see at the end of the training, he was trying to rush things up to cover up. So I have planned that probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, he will be coming up again, and that will be the part 2 of this training, where he will be able to help us, a lot of issues that still need to be attended to. So by next week, he's going to help us in answering them. Where he's going to talk about the teaching, talk about the other wallet functions, talk about the other things. So as to settle everything that we have. But I believe with what we have learned today, with what we have heard today, you can go ahead and design your e-commerce website perfectly. So any other ones that come up later, it just be as it just serve as a guide, or let me say a continuation of what you already know. All right. So next week is another day for the training, and like I said earlier, I will be removing some people from the group this evening. Those that have not been joining the group yet. So they'll be getting removed from the group this evening. Yeah. So next week I've already prepared someone who will be coming again next week to train us. The person will be coming again to train us, and this is the marketing aspect of website design. So we'll be having someone coming to show us different strategies on how to market yourself as a website designer. This is very necessary. One of the things you must learn to do as a website designer is how to market yourself. And that training will be in 2 parts also. It's going to be in 2 parts. This is going to be number 1, how to market yourself as a website designer, how you can place yourself, how to place yourself as a website designer, how to make people know that, okay, oh, this is what you are into. I am trying to share the graphic, but I think it's malfunctioning. All right. So next week is another day. Let me just try and share the graphic stuff. Next week is another day to come and learn. And as I said, the part is going to be in 2 parts. The first part on how to place yourself as a graphic designer, and the other part on how to start freelancing. Yes, how you can start freelancing. Okay, so I'm sure we can see the so this is what we'll be dealing with next week. Marketing yourself as a website designer. This means that you can market yourself as a freelancer. You'll be showing different kind of freelancing platforms so you can market yourself and sell to people. And also the first part is talking about you can place yourself. You know, there are some strategies you have to put in place. There are things you need to do for people to know that you are into website design and you can actually deliver. So you must have the knowledge about you can place yourself as a website designer. Then the part 2 will be how you can create a freelancing platform that generates clients for you. All right. So next week is another day, and I want to believe that you all will be here also. You all will be there, and I don't want us to because there's a low turnout today, not as really expected. There's a really little turnout, but then class of recorded and the Telegram channel. I would say very big thank you for joining the class, but I would also learn you not to use Mexico. This is part of the most important aspect of being a website designer. If you can't market yourself as a website designer, then you just keep on promoting your business in a lot of things and clients will not find you as technology. Don't miss it and thank you so much for joining. You can have a nice weekend, the rest of the weekend. Thank you. Please you can exit the group now. If you have any questions, drop it on the WhatsApp group, drop it on the other group. The next glad to answer and talk. Thank you so much.